What's up, sports bettors? This is Tokyo Brandon from WagerTalk, and today I have one free analysis and play for opening day Japanese baseball. The NPB Japanese baseball season will start on March 26th, this Friday. Today I'm going to break down the game between the Softbank Hawks and the Lotte Marines. Before I give you the free analysis and play, I want to tell you about a special deal that WagerTalk is doing for me. Currently, I am the number one capper in 2021. I'm plus 79 units at the moment. Since Christmas, I'm plus 99 units. And WagerTalk is doing a great deal for me. If you go to Tokyo Brandon's page on the WagerTalk site, find the All Global Access Pass. Put that in your cart, and when you check out, type Global 49, and you'll get a full week of all of my plays, not just baseball, but every sport I do, for only $49 a week. It's a great deal. And since I'm currently the number one capper at WagerTalk, it'll be great value. I've had one losing day in the last 10 days, to give you an idea of how it's going. Regarding baseball, I am 59% lifetime in my Japanese baseball bets, and so far in 2021, the spring games, I'm winning 65% of those so far. 30 and 14 is my current record. So for opening day, let's break down a game. Uh, the Lotte Marines are going to the Softbank Hawks PayPay Dome in Fukuoka to take on Softbank. Softbank are the returning champions. So the way I break this down is first, I just want to share with you the way I break down games. Uh, I take the starting pitching, which is quite important because Japanese pitchers, the starting pitchers tend to go long. Lotte is starting Futaki. Futaki is a really good pitcher. In 2020, his ERA was 3.62 and he had a whip of 1.05, so it's really good. Against SoftBank, he had a 3.20 ERA with a 0.99 whip, so he pitches really well against SoftBank. Um, and at the PayPay Dome last year, his stats were an ERA of 2.08 and a 0.62 whip. So opposing Futaki for SoftBank will be Ishikawa. Ishikawa is the opening day starter this year. It's his first time being the opening day starter. Last season, he had a 2.50 ERA with a 1.11 whip. Against Lotte, he was a 2.77 ERA with a 1.23 whip. And at home, he was even better. He had a 2.19 ERA with a 0.85 whip. So we have two really good starting pitchers going against each other. And that's the first thing I look at when I break down a Japanese baseball game. Um, I also break down the bullpens and the lineups. And Lotte has a little bit of a better lineup, just slightly better. And both bullpens are really good. So when I break down a game, generally I'll take side and total. I do look a little further than that, but generally, side and total are the first things I look at. So if we're going to take a side in this game, my numbers, I have a very complicated numbers projection that I use, and then I take those projections and I compare it with, what I call the human factors, which is recent streaks, how they've been doing lately, how they do against each other. Numbers just take into consideration the current matchup only. So I take the numbers and then I add a human feel to it, and that's how I get my projections. So my numbers give Softbank Hawks a 56.2% chance of winning this game. What that equates to in odds would be minus 141. So I take that as a bet on situation. The odds don't come out until 24 hours before the game. So that'll be Thursday morning around 2 a.m. or so. Probably the odds will come out right around then. And so my advice for this game would be if SoftBank's odds on the money line are minus 141 or better, take it. That would be a bet on situation according to my numbers and my analysis. Regarding the total, my numbers project a total of 7.14 runs in this game. SoftBank is one of the biggest under teams in Japanese baseball because their lineup is not very good. Their bullpen is really good. and their rotation is probably the third best rotation in Japan, at least the top four. So I project a 7.14 total for this game. What that means is when the numbers come out, if the over under is either 8 or 7.5, the odds, if the odds are minus 162 or better, we will be betting the under 7.5 or under 8 if the odds are better than minus 162. So that's how I break down a game. I could, open up my database and show you everything, but that would take hours and hours. In this video, I'm trying to keep it a little bit compact. But that's my analysis for this Lotte versus Softbank game. Again, the odds are not out yet, so the best I can do is give you the parameters to which you can bet, and those are the parameters I will be using when the odds come out. So when the Softbank Lotte game comes out, to summarize, if Softbank's odds to win are minus 41 or better on the money line, I will bet that. If the total of the game is the over under for the game is 7.5 or 8, and the odds are minus 162 or better on the under, I will bet the under. Again, the odds will probably come out 24 hours before the game. So this is how I analyze every game. There are 12 teams in Japan, so there are generally 6 games every day. Generally, I'll have 2 or 3 plays each day during the regular season. So again, WagerTalk's doing a great deal. For me, I'm 59% win lifetime. I'm 65% win in Japanese baseball so far this season. If you go to Tokyo Brandon's page on the WagerTalk homepage and you find the Global All Access Pass, put that in your cart. When you check out, type Global 49. You'll get a full week of my plays, including baseball and basketball, which I'm also winning over 60% in. You can get all that for $49 a week, which is a great deal. So that's the free pick and free analysis for opening day, March 26th, this coming Friday. This particular game starts at 8:30 p.m. in Japan, which is 2:30 a.m. Pacific time. So you have plenty of time. Watch for the odds to come out. Look for those parameters I gave you, and let's win. I'll be doing all the rest of the games as well. I don't know if I'll make a video for every game, but I'll make a video as often as possible. So that's Japanese opening day, free analysis and free pick. Good luck with all your bets, guys. Hope you win, and I hope I win too. Thanks.